Welcome to the second week of the Introduction to Face Yoga. I'm so thrilled that you're here. I'm super interested in how you went last week. Did you manage to practice every day? It's actually such an amazing thing. If you do consistently practice every day, and it takes you not more than about 10-15 minutes, you will see very quick changes. Remember, we took last week the before pictures, and if you are looking at the replay and you haven't done that yet, I urge you to take 3 pictures, one from the front and one from each side without expression. Even if you don't like these pictures, just hide them away. They're very precious later on to compare what's going on in your face. So again, it's very important to be consistent. If you want to get very fast results, then practice even twice the day. But if you feel like you can't actually spare the extra 10-15 minutes in one hit, you can actually spread it throughout the day. For example, if you're waiting for the water to boil, you do one exercise. If you have a little bit of time between clients, you do one exercise. So it's a wonderful way to use face yoga as micro breaks, especially if you have long work hours, to just look after yourself, look after your eyes and your entire body, and do one exercise. Okay, so today we will focus on the cheek area. Last time we started with the forehead and the eye area. So today will be the cheeks. Lifting the cheeks is one of the most important things you can do, because the cheeks, once you lift them, they actually lift also the entire neck and lower face as well. Okay, so let's jump in. The very first exercise I will show you is called torso rotation. So as always, we start with the body. And this particular exercise is so wonderful because it helps you to bring your entire body into balance. So before we actually start the exercise, sit for a moment, have the feet on the ground, the knees are hip wide apart. Do not lean against the backrest, sit upright. And take a moment just while you're sitting there to tune into the area where you connect to the chair. What do you feel? Where is your weight? Is your weight in the middle? Or maybe it is shifted more to one side or the other? Or to the front and back? So just become aware. You don't need to change it at all. But I want you to bring awareness to what happens into your day-to-day life, how your daily habits are influencing your entire body alignment. And as you heard me say already, the body alignment, very important for your face, because as soon as we are slightly out of alignment, everything is reacting in the face as well. Okay, so now on your chair, so this exercise, you get the best results, I think, on the chair. If you are on the ground, you can work from there as well. Then please concentrate on your tailbone. So on your chair, please move as much as possible to the front of your chair and make sure you really solidly have planted your feet on the ground. We will move the upper body, like your entire torso, including your head, as one piece. So it starts pretty much here from the hip area all the way to here. And just imagine this is your spine. So it's actually moving as if it's one unit. We will rotate. Okay. So remember, feet are on the ground and stay there so that you are actually safe and don't fall off the chair. So lean forward as far as you can, and then slowly, and the emphasis is on slowly, you're describing a large circle. Go from right to left all the way. So we repeat that 5 times into the same direction. You can see it's a very slow movement. The head is in line with your entire spine. And while you're doing this, you start to mobilize your hip and your pelvic joint. Now, you know already that I have a physiotherapy background, so this is definitely addressing your entire alignment. One more time, this direction. Beautiful. Then change the direction. And this time we do only 3 large circles. Keep breathing, feet on the ground, balancing along, especially when you go to the side. And now after the 3rd circle, just reduce with each turn the size of your circle. So it's becoming a little bit smaller each time. And even smaller. So every time you turn, you reduce the size of the circle. And smaller. So we're winding to the center until the movement is so tiny that you stop. Now take a moment and tune once more into your position, into the way how you're distributing your weight. What you might find is that suddenly, maybe you have been before a little bit more to the right or left or front or back, suddenly you're right in the middle. I always call that my sweet spot because I don't have to activate my muscles very strongly in order to balance. I just sit upright at ease. So it's a very quick way to bring yourself back into the center. And that was today's warm-up pose for the body. So you can see this particular movement is balancing you and creating a wonderful foundation for the rest. Okay, all right. So we will add to that the shoulder rotation. Now, the shoulder rotation is one of my favorite ones because you address the entire spine and mobilize it. Even if you have problems between your shoulder blades or pain between your shoulder blades, you reach that part, which is a very difficult area to reach. Okay, so again, activate or give yourself an embrace like so. Make sure when you do that that you're not ending up like that. You want to embrace so the elbows are ending on top of each other. If you do have any shoulder problems, any pain in it, just ease that hold a little bit so that there's not pressure here on the shoulders. Okay. Now imagine at the end of your elbows there is a brush, and we are actually describing a figure of 8, like an infinity sign, with the elbows. So you push down in the middle, you bring it up on the outside, and we only lift the elbows, not the shoulders, push down in the middle, and then up again. So it's like down and up. So we actually activate every single core muscle. Keep on going, 5 times in the same direction. Every time you come down, activate your belly muscle a little bit more and then change direction. Don't even think about it. Just move into the other direction. It's a bit of a mind twister if you try to figure it out. So again, Here, when I come down on the side, I activate my side muscles, then the diagonal ones, and across. So you literally get every single belly muscle activated with this particular movement. And then stop for a moment after the 5th time. So we activate this muscle, the diagonal muscles, and the side muscles. So you get every single part. Now this time, place your arm again, but it's the other arm on top. Usually it feels a bit unusual or uncomfortable, not really your first choice. Then you're in the right position. Same thing, push down, lift up, come down again, lift up and down, lift up and down, and up, and up. 5 times this direction as well. And once more. And again. And again. And again. And again. And change direction. Again, don't think about it, just change the direction. And you can feel already that we are actually moving every single part of the spine. I keep my head pointing forward and I keep also my knees pointing forward, so that I have this extra little benefit of mobilizing the neck and the lower back. Keep on breathing. Yes. Beautiful. And then stop and open up your arms. We repeat each side 5 times. Take a moment to feel your shoulders, feel your spine. You might even want to close your eyes to tune in. And gently open your eyes, and we will do one more round. So we start again with your preferred hand hold. So embrace yourself, make sure the elbows are on top of each other, unless you want to open it up a little bit if you have shoulder pain. And then push down and up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and return. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Relax, roll your shoulders a little bit, shake your arms, and then we change over. We place the other arm on top, the one which feels a little bit awkward, and then start again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I did much more, didn't I? Okay, let's change over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and relax. As you see, I did a little bit more. That's no harm done. So normally just do 5 and 5, but of course you can go to 10. And it's a wonderful workout for your entire core muscles and body. How do you feel? Always tune into what happens after the exercise. Feel what it actually did to your body. Yes, that's right. It feels so much more alive. Okay, so that is a wonderful preparation and really activation of your entire posture. Why I push that so much is because if we have curled in posture, slightly rounded, these muscles can't actually switch on, and they create then a soft tissue and double chin, turkey neck, all that. So it's really important to have a beautiful posture, come up, and it actually is really good even for the rest of your body. No tension in the neck, no tension in the shoulders. So it's really worth it to do these exercises. Don't skip them. They're as important as the exercise we do directly in the face. Okay, so let's go to, so we are working today here at the cheek area. The next thing we want to do is activate here this particular area. Use your finger and go into the bony part. You can feel there's almost like an indentation right and left next to the nostril, right? Like it's just a little dip where you fall in. Use your knuckles, place them right and left, but make sure your nose is still open. You're not actually closing it. And apply pressure. Hold that. Start very gentle. If you feel there's tension, take your time. Start very, very gently. And only if the tissue is opening up, you slowly go a little bit deeper. And hold that. Let's hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And take the knuckles down. You can see there's already more blood circulation. And you might even feel you can breathe easier through the nose. Let's do that once more. Use your knuckle. Remember to start slow, slowly increasing. Right and left. Hold it there. This particular movement helps you to reduce nasolabial folds. I will show you once more in a minute what that is. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come out. So the lines starting here next to the nose and going down towards your corner of the mouth is called nasolabial fold. And if that is quite deep, this particular area is tight. So we release tension with that, but we also stimulate the area. So one more time, place the knuckles there, hold it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then drop your hands down, close your eyes to feel that area. And gently open your eyes. Beautiful. So as I said before, if you feel like you can't breathe through your nose, it's really great to stimulate these 2 points too. And it also stimulates your large intestine because it's a very important acupressure point. The reason why we do it in face yoga is to release tension from here to bring it more in harmony. Okay. So the next part is actually the acupressure points for the entire cheek. So it goes across. So let's start. We use the knuckles again. We start first here with the tip of the chin. Hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then go a little bit further out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then come up here, right on the cheek. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And just a little bit further out, still on the cheekbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Beautiful. Let's do that once more. Tip of the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Corner of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right on the cheeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit further out, still on the cheekbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. You might want to close your eyes once to just feel it. Keep breathing. And we'll do it one more time. Tip of the chin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit further out in line with the corner of the mouth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right on the cheeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little bit further out, still on the cheekbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so now we do the cheek lift. For that, you place the index finger or the tips of the index finger right and left next to the nostril. And then we lift the cheek muscles out of the way, like so. It looks a little bit funny, and then hold it for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. You can see right away how much more blood circulation here happens in my face. Okay, two things. One is, let me just show you quickly the cheek muscles. These are the cheek muscles. You can see there's one which wraps around the nose, and then we have one just ending underneath the pupil. If you look straight ahead, one ends here on the outer corner of the eye. One is in direction of the upper corner of your ear, and another one goes straight out here back to the lower part of your ear. These are the main cheek muscles. They are all separate muscles. They're only colored in here so that you can see them a little bit better, but like they're individual muscles. Okay, so when you lift, you actually push that away, and then you push from below against the cheekbone. Yeah, like you hold it like this. That's That's the whole movement. We have the finger here, lift it up and hold it. And you can see my cheek muscles are resting on my finger. Okay, so let's do that again. In the index finger is right and left next to the nostril. Lift your cheek muscles out of the way. Push against the cheekbone from below and hold it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. Rest, feel. One more time. Index finger next to the nostril. Lift it up. Push from below against the cheekbone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. You can even close your eyes. And see the increase of blood circulation. And let's do it one last time. Place the index finger right and left next to the nostril. Lift your cheek muscles out of the way. Push from below against your cheekbone. Your thumbs are just resting there. They have no special function. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then come out of the pose. Again, feel the entire cheek area. So there's one little variation where you can actually lean your elbows on the table. So you do the same position, but in this case, you lean your elbows on the table and that makes it a bit easier, isn't it? So you're doing that and then coming down on the table to rest. And in fact, then it becomes very easy. Okay, so now we will do my favorite exercise. It's one of the exercises I do every day. We have over 90 exercises, and there's about a handful I definitely will never miss. And that is one of them. It's called Wow in Detox. And the reason why I like it so much is because it's stimulating so many areas at the same time. So what you do, it's actually stimulating the cheek area, yeah, which is basically part of today's theme. But you also start to activate the neck muscles to get a firmer and well-shaped neck. And because it's covering both, I love it so much. Yeah, like it's also addressing any kind of vertical lines around the mouth. By the way, vertical lines around the mouth also indicate that you're not hydrated enough. So make sure you're drinking enough water. It's very important when you do face yoga. And also in general to just make your whole cheeks and also the whole skin plump. If I don't drink enough, I get hollow cheeks. If I drink then quite a substantial amount of water, you will see after about 20 minutes that it's almost filling in, similar like a sponge. So drinking is one of the most important things for your all over well-being, but also the way how you look in your face. And the little vertical lines around the mouth are one indication that there's not only some tension, but like there's most likely also not enough hydration for your body. Okay, so this particular exercise is called Wow in Detox. It has two elements. The first one is opening the mouth so that we move it in all directions at the same time, literally saying wow. Wow, wow, wow. And you can see already when I do this, what the neck is doing. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, like it's pulling it up, it's completely adjusting everything. That's the wow. Now you can use your full voice, which actually makes it a bit stronger. Today, my voice is a little bit delicate. I just had a bit cold, so I will not use it very loudly, but you can. And the second part, the detox, looks like it's pretty much like the haka. You extend the tongue. Yeah, so you're extending the tongue downwards, pull it in again and extend it again. So you're activating very strongly here, this area, but also your cheeks, like, yeah, everything is activated. It's amazing how fast you see results with this particular exercise. You can repeat 3 sets and do that 3 times a day. So it's quite a lot, but don't do more than that. Okay. So let's start with the wow. The wow is wow, wow, wow. And then we extend the tongue 3 times. And then again, wow, wow, wow. And we extend the tongue. When you do the wow, start with opening the mouth slightly open. So you're not creating new lines. It's just like wow, 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 wow. Yeah. You see what I mean? Like I'm starting somewhere here instead of all the way in the middle. All right, let's start. 3 times wow, 3 times detox, alternating 5 times. Okay, let's count. Wow, wow, wow. 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 And relax. Now you might feel it everywhere here. It's a very strong exercise. Second set. Wow, 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 wow. And relax. You feel all your cheek muscles activated. You feel your neck muscles. Wow, 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 wow. And relax.